kick this one away.
I'm paying attention.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Show you how to play with these boys real quick.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And right away,
don't know what to do with him. Hot boy shit over here, man.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Yeah, we stopping the pass and we stopping the run too.
From the 25 on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
My ball.
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Get off of that. Get off of that, Awuzie.
6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Kill. 27. Go, get out there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Kill.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Zeke, I see you, pilot.
Yards for the touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now Prescott into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return comes to a halt.
I know you saw that user SWAT and user pick.
He already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run with Elliott. Shoves him away. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of 2 there. Second down. On second down, Elliott. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. This is Elliott. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Good job.
10 yards on the touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Dancing to his left. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Kill.
Mike 5-4. Quit talking about it.
Prescott from the gun, eluding the pressure right, pushing through the contact. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
I'm proud of Zeke, but damn,
We've hit the
dog.
2-minute mark of the first half.
You know you had that in your
All knotted up at 7.
arsenal this year.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. First down, Prescott. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw. Prescott.
My ball.
And this will be incomplete.
Golly.
Physical play on the football there, and
I
it's
seen
second
that
down.
whole line move.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here
nuts.
because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing, Prescott, and he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down early.
Let's go.
Now they're out there again to try once more. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Double team him on the side there. And now we Gucci. I gotta get rid of it.
Well, the pressure too
Same
great,
play.
and he goes down once more. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Damn, I
as they
wanted
get the
that
stoppage
play.
with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard
Come here,
punt
Big
followed
Tate.
by a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Carolina.
The offense back
The
out
only
there at the
playbook that
line,
got
ready
it.
for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
In a double coverage, and it's
boss.
intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class.
He just hit a burst on me.
They're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher. How would he like to work against Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety? Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific relations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his home. I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually...
They go to Elliott again. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.